24/7 denk ich immer noch an dich. Heute bist du nicht mehr da, jetzt ist das Rampenlicht. Tausende von Narben hab ich nun in meinem Gesicht. Farbe in der Haut, ja diesen Schmerz hinab. I know it's been a while. I know you're thinking the same. But I've been feeling like a moment can't go to waste. I let go of your name, girl. I figured that was it. I stopped playing your game, girl. Yeah, I thought I could quit. I'm all up in my head, I'm sorry for what I did. Wish I could have it unsaid. Just make it right instead of treating me like I'm dead. Is it too late to concentrate?
Trouble with love is. What the trouble with love is. What the trouble with love is.
Alright, you're good.
Alright, started?
Yep, it's started.
Alright, welcome everyone in for the first game of our spring semester here. Tarleton State is going up on Haven. one of their better maps of last season. And, you know, some people, you know, there's some new faces here in the crowd and even on the team. I'll go ahead and introduce everyone here. So we have Bejord. He was a familiar face from last season. We have Schlitten, also familiar face. We now have Entombed on the team. He's a new face. Tyro, he's from past seasons if you been watching them. And we also have Evie, that is Bodhi. So really just Tyro and Entombed here are the new faces for this season. But hopefully they can go out here and work some magic here. I am not quite sure the school they are playing, but I've been told they're pretty good and, you know, playing up in the higher divisions here. Interesting to see how Tarleton State does here with this new improved roster. Starting off here, it looks like we're going to go ahead and just see some defaults out from Tarleton. Looking like the breach is going to start towards A, with Schlitten and Bejord working that side of the map, with Entombed and Tyro working the other side. A little bit of a different look here for Tyro. We got him on the Omen. We didn't get to see too much of him last time he was in the server on the smokes. Well, it'll be an interesting change of pace here. Looks like we're going to see some early action here for this fight A long. Maybe some kills going over the way of Tarleton. We'll have to see. Smoke going to go down. Dart going out. That's going to scan the jet. Oh, it's going to miss. That's going to be huge. Bjord going to get some false info that one cross. This is detrimental for Tarleton. Bjord is not going to clear it. Thankfully, he's not going to get seen, but he's going to get killed. I love FNAF. Finding one. Some spam shots from the Deagle, claiming Bjord's head. Be interested to see what Tyra is able to do here. Gonna work up this B site a little bit more. We can switch to Tyra real quick. See what he wants to make a play. Gonna go exploring a bit here. Haven't seen so far. Everyone just poking around this B side and garage side, seeing if anything's going to be given over. Tyro again. Letting everyone go back A, and he's going to try and make a hero play here. See if they can swing this pistol around. Maybe if he can catch a lurk timing, he'll be able to turn this round on its head. But A looking like the hit that Tarleton wants here.
Left.
Enemy team stacking the wrong side at this point. Kind of a misread. Mistiming coming from them. Boys are going to get one. The flood is going to come out. But Tyro might be able to mitigate that if he's able to get one. He gets one. Schlitten taking another one. Schlitten taking two.
10 seconds left.
And Tyro is picking up a second over on B. That's going to be the round, actually. I don't know why the cut was a little abrupt there. I thought there might have been somebody else because I didn't see the round win timer pull up, but ultimately pistol round going Tarleton's way. And, you know, that was a pretty good round from Tarleton, all things considered. Obviously the Sofa Dart missing. I don't know if that's just a lineup problem or what happened there, but the jet was able to cross over without being seen. Tarleton will have to take a look at it as the round progressed. Entombed gonna go ahead and put a cage up, put some pressure towards A that maybe they've crossed into sewer. Nothing being seen so far. And just the slow default that Tarleton wants here. They're gonna poke around and see if this enemy team is gonna give them what they want. That being a free pick. Hopefully walking into one of these Vandals. Maybe even a Bulldog. We'll have to see here. Schlitten looking for the fight. Sees one. B site. They know where the Omen is. Quest seen over towards B. They might even know the Breach is playing over there as well after Tyro caught him last round on the lurk. But they need to be oh so careful here. Entombed is in so much trouble if this shorty is able to pop around this corner. And he is, but Entombed is ready for it and able to take the trade. But George trading out poison. They know that the Breach is here, and he is looking like a dead man. Entombed taking that one down.
30 seconds left.
Map already looking decisive from Tarleton. Defaults looking great. George holding the smoke, hoping to be able to maybe get a crazy pick here. Oh, sees the one. This is it, but ooh, Quest able to pick that up. 2 actually going down there. A little bit more expensive than I think Tarleton wanted. Thankfully, Tyro there to clean up the round and secure another one for Tarleton. 2 on the board. Now Tarleton starting this game outright with a solid 2-0. And that's kind of what you want to see here. Tarleton started off with a, the opening first blood pick didn't go their way, but they were able to turn a 4v5 into a pretty solid pistol round conversion. And when you're winning 4v5s like that, that's how you win games. Rounds like that are, usually not converted as easily, so seeing stuff like that go their way, and we got a fast round going out from Bjord. He's going to go ahead and get scanned here by the alarm bot. But Tarleton sped up the pace and has now slowed it down completely. Tyro worked up B while Bjord and Schlitten are sitting in garage here. This has kind of been the bread and butter for Tarleton so far. They've just been kind of playing this slow, working B, putting pressure on this site. Maybe force the breach off, and Entombed going to take a free kill, and that cage is going to put pressure right back on them. Poison going to trade that out, but Tyro's right there to trade it as well. Unfortunately, Schlitten not able to get that kill. Would have been huge, but Bjord is there to trade that out. C side is open. They don't know where the jet is unless Entombed might have seen him beforehand on the trip over towards A. We will see here. Isla FNAF is looking for an opportunity to take 3v1. Nothing being given over so far. Oh, besides that one. Oh, but he's whiffing a little bit. Oh my gosh, Tyro's able to get away just perfectly. And the stick of the bomb is, he's going to get off here. He's aware that Tyro could be there, but the swing comes out perfectly. Good job by Tarleton there, all speaking together. He was a dead man no matter what happened. 3-0 start for Tarleton. Can't ask for much better than that, all things considered. And honestly, the way Tyro and Entombed have been working this B site has been fantastic by the newcomers for this season. And, Tyro's, he's been around here a lot. He's seen it. He's played in these types of games before for these seasons. I expect it from him. So he's going to put on this show today and just kind of show everyone why he was invited back to the team and why he deserves, why he belongs here. This is going to be a fast hit towards the C site. Util coming out. This enemy team's going to look to try and swarm on the backside of C before anyone can get Geo. Going to take Bjord out. They're sitting in this smoke. Tyro just going to go and fight them, knowing that he's the better player. And that's multiple down. Just the Jet left, who's on the flank. Evie looking over here, seeing if anyone's going to poke around. See if she can find one. Tyro just going to take Poison's head. Evie going to flick back. Not sure what the bolts are coming from. Does not matter for her. She's going to flick back and take a little one tap. Clean it up there. 4-0 start for Tarleton. They're looking good here. This was one of their better maps last season. And they're showing the domination continues, even with the newcomers. I really liked, that change of pace, I think, from Tarleton was a huge kind of throw in the enemy team's plans here. The past 3 rounds, Tarleton has played a very slow, methodical default. Working out, getting util down. In that round, they just said, let's just go see. Oh, and this is the signature play of the Omen. Oh my gosh, he's going to get one? No, mine is going to take that. They all seem kind of aware of it. Oh, but the flashes were good from everyone. Unfortunately, Bjord is not able to get the freebie that was just offered to him. I don't know if that was because of Schlitten's flash or that was a different breach flash. Evie spotted by the short alarm bot, KJ bot. Tombed. Bomb is down. He needs to make a play. Smoke is up. He's just going to group up here with Evie and see if they can do something here. Still nothing being seen. Omen flash going to come out. Breach, aftershock, everything's being used here right now. This might just be a safe call from Tarleton at this point. Winning a 2v5 with everyone on bomb is going to be pretty difficult. See what happens here. See if Entombed is able to work a pick. Maybe he's able to pick something up that he didn't see before. Alarm bot, or the KJ bot, is back online, so he's going to be able to spot him. And Evie's going to get one, but I think that's going to be just the save call coming out. Knowing this round is done and over with. Tarleton's going to lose its streak here and go to 4-1. That's going to be the first loss on the board for Tarleton. Unfortunately, a couple util pieces didn't quite go their way. I'm not sure whose breach flash, whether it was Schlitten's or a really well-placed timed one from mine. Doesn't really matter, unfortunately. Bjord was blinded, and the enemy KJ was blinded, but, you know, the breach wasn't. And he was able to trade out Bjord. Now, we'll have to see how this run goes. Tarleton did kind of speed it up again there. They wanted a fast A take. I think they might go back to their slow and methodical default here. We'll see what they want to do. And Evie's going to go ahead and bring out the Sova Dart. Scan long. Damn, not going to spawn anything. Quest looking like he wants to take a fight here in grass. Jordan might not give him the opportunity and might shut it down. We have to see. This breach is going to grab that orb. That is huge. Jordan, is he going to be aware? No, Quest is going to shut him down. Huge first opening blood going the way of the enemy team. Tarleton has converted a 4v5 before. We saw it in the pistol round. I think this is where Tyro can really work his magic and show what he's capable of. Because he's going to work up this B site just like he did on pistol round. And want to take a fight with somebody. You know, he's good enough that he's going to win these fights if he's able to be given them. See what happens here. He's just kind of holding this line. See if maybe he wants to walk up. Quest going to take out Entombed as well. And Schlitten is going to be the one who finds the kill on Poison. Oh, and he dodges that. Flash out, see? They're going to swing out and try and take the fight. Flash is coming out from both sides. So much util coming the way. Aftershocks coming out. It's going to be a tough one. See what happens here. The op might be able to be found. That's one. Unfortunately, mine is going to take the trade on Evie. And it's going to be 2 for the enemy team here. I really like the calls there to go ahead and push a short from B. Unfortunately, you know, they didn't know that all 3 were just pulled up on A site. It's a little tough to know that. But overall, the enemy team had a good read there, and Quest got 2 over in Garage. And it's kind of hard to play when, you know, 2 people get picked, unfortunately. You know, I think Bjord, if he just wants to, I think he should go take that fight again. But I think maybe Entombed or somebody should walk up with him. So that way, if something does go wrong, you can always get a trade. We'll see what happens here, though. Silverdrone gonna spot Bjord. Gonna have to jump away and give up positioning. Tarleton really liking working this mid. Not putting much pressure on C. Kind of just playing fast and loose over there, not wanting to give up too much info that they might be over there. However, they're going B. They know one is close. And the Aftershock's going to force out the Sova. He's a dead man. Bjord takes that. Bjord gets scanned, but they're going to call for the leave on B. They're going to go ahead and separate back towards A. Tyro's going to get spotted by this KJ bot, and they didn't full rotate yet.
Take flight.
Round not over. They're not giving up any commitments here. That might be enough to call a rotate. No, 2-2. Tarleton looking like they want this C hit here. This Jet has a lot of pressure on his hands to make something happen here. Not quite sure if he has the op, but if he does...
30 seconds left.
The whole squad is over on C. This is going to be a 4v4. Or 5v4. Can't rotate now. Bjord going to take another one. 2 ults coming out. Geo, the only one not stunned. They're just not going to be able to plan at this point.
player standing. Spike down.
And a round that looks so good for Tarleton is suddenly not going their way. Both breach ults being used there. Just, you know, I think a little bit too overcomplicating that a little bit. They got the pick B. It seems like this team they're playing doesn't like to rotate too much off of an enemy dying or one of their teammates dying. And you know, I wonder if Bjord and Tyro are gonna pick up on that in this game here and start realizing that they kind of just leave these gaps open, and they more prefer the flood retake than the let's just send somebody over to try and like one at a time retake this. And I'm wondering if they're gonna notice that happens. Well, Bjord just gonna go quick and not have his gun ready. They're gonna try and trade this. Entombed is. That's gonna be a free kill going his way. Oh, well done by Tyro, knowing that that op was on the line. Shlin, huge kill coming out from him. Tyro taking out mine. And suddenly this is looking very, very scary for the enemy team. They're losing a lot of mid. They could be anywhere, but it looks like A is the destination of choice for Tarleton. This Cage is going to hear it, but it doesn't matter. They are running into a squad of people. You're going to know nobody's heaven.
Plant the spike.
This is looking to be a fifth for Tarleton here. Two-man retake coming out. Saving might be the best option here, but we'll see. Stun going to come out.
One enemy remaining.
Schlitten with some nice shots. So that's going to be the round win for Tarleton.
We doing this or what?
That round looked a lot better, a lot smoother. The util looked, great. And, like I said, you want Bjord taking those fights. Even if he loses that. He's going in and he's taking that info, and they're able to trade him, like we just saw. That Omen is in a bad position where he's in a one and done. He got his one, and then he was done. And then because this team doesn't rotate quickly, they give up all that free space in Garage. Tarleton's able to pivot from that. They're able to back up and say, hey, we don't have to commit C here. Even though the enemy team's starting to now rotate over, we can go back A. See what happens here this round. And the op shot gonna go on Bjord. They now know where the op is. And that probably gives them the info that they're looking for, that, the KJ is probably C. See what happens here. 4v5 for Tarleton. Gonna be scary for them for sure. Omen v Omen in Garage here. Tyro, can he do what Bjord has failed so far? Looks like it's going to be a draw. A stalemate even. See what happens. Tyro's taking all this Garage space. He is disrespecting this Omen. Is he going to teleport in? No, he's going to just catch this timing and know that he can walk up. Oh, the unfortunate timing of that is a bit unlucky. Entombed is going to get the trade, though. Making this still reasonable. 3v4. B site is completely open. Do they want to take the bomb here? Might be their best chance.
30 seconds left.
West is looking at... He wants to push up. I don't think he's in line to be spotted. Oh, and this Cypher's cam is just not going to scan him. This is going to be spotted by Quest. He made a play, and he's going to take advantage of it. You know that one... Evie, you know that the... Oh, I guess she was not aware of that circumstance. Fortunately, Tarleton is not going to take that one. Quest making some plays in Garage. I think shutting him down is the key right now. I said earlier, working more methodical, and I think right now the methodical is just taking him and shutting him down for Garage and not letting him keep making these plays and take space like that. See what happens here. I don't know quite what happened with Jord. I think he was just barely caught by the breach stun. A little bit unfortunate. We'll see what happens here. Looks like the Jet op is going to be A again, so Tarleton is running into this op stack. Cage is going to be down, and the op is again going to shut down Bjord. This is going to be scary for Tarleton. They've played so many 4v5s on attack side. Op is just getting crazy impact, it feels like. Sova drone gonna scan out all of short and see that nobody is there. See what happens. This might just be the full A hit. Full A execute at this point. Mindbro's just in a really compromising situation. He's relying on that op shot to be hit. And the A hit looking like it's gonna happen any second now. Oh my gosh, that op shot almost rained down. And Tyro wanting to make a play here. And he might just be able to. He is tucked into this corner, this rat angle. And this retake is going to come fast and hard here. Oh, and the drone's going to see him. Oh, but the stinger hits that. I don't even know what's going on right now. Killjoy retake coming out. And Tyro's going to get a second one. Quest's going to trade him out. 3v3. Tarleton playing what they need to do right now. Schlitten going to get him off the point. Oh, and Quest just gonna take Eevee out, even though he's so low. Man, you can't say Tyro didn't do what he needed to do there. That was some crazy plays coming out from him. Just an unfortunate set of circumstances. The Sova ult was good to break the KJ ult. That was well timed, so you couldn't really save that for post-plant. So, you know, they kind of had to peek a little bit more than I think they wanted. It was just unfortunate the shots didn't land. This Quest dude on Omen is pretty good. We'll have to see what happens here, though. I think the score is 5-5.
Yep.
Let's see how this half finishes out. Tarleton was such a strong starting couple rounds. It suddenly looked a lot lackluster lately. Let's see what happens here. Again, Quest is just sitting in Garage. And Tyro this time going to be the one who falls victim. This op has done damage over and over again at these opening rounds. Schlitten gonna get found by Quest. Is Bjord gonna be able to make a hero play? He's gonna need to, that's for sure. Toomed walked up into a garage. Nothing being given over yet. The alarm bot not being known that it went off because Cage. Still, seems like the Sova is aware of this possibility, and he is going to shut that down. Just great awareness coming out from Poison there. This is looking like a 6 going the way of the enemy team. Bjord needing to make a play here.
Last player standing.
His last knife not going his way.
30 seconds left.
Able to grab a Bulldog. What's he able to do with it? We'll have to see. And it's not going to be much when the entire team swings on. Tarleton's needing to get one more here to make this an even half. A little bit of a light by last round, but we'll see what they do with full guns again here. It looks like they kind of want to make some impact on the A side. This Breach Jet op combo has been dastardly for Tarleton to deal with so far. See what happens here. How is Tarleton going to deal with this? Now. Multiple pieces of util going out from Tarleton. The Jet still gonna take it. The dart just doesn't scan. I don't know what's wrong with the dart or what's happening. It's gotten multiple people killed, but thankfully FNAF misses that, and Entombed is able to take his opportunity. Tyro also making an impact here. Tarleton doesn't want this round to go down quietly. Tyro trying to make a play, make something happen.
I know exactly where you are.
Cypher ult gonna come through. Huge breach ult coming out from Schlitten. Being able to delay this push and just keeping them from being able to walk out is so huge. Schlitten is playing this perfectly, as he should. Tyro just gonna toy around with them and not let them back in this round. Tyro gonna jump out, and he's gonna get 2, and that's gonna be the 6-6. Tyro making some plays. That's what you love to see. Now, on the defensive side, we'll have to see how this goes. It'll be interesting. Tarleton started off with a much stronger attack side at the start, and then tailed off until the last 3 out of 3 rounds, when they won 2 out of 3. I think that's how it was. So it was a struggle to get that 6 at the end, but they were able to get it, and we're at an even half right now. You know, the impact players so far have definitely been. I feel like Entombed has really showed his worth. Tyro is obviously he's always shown his worth. I think we just need to see how everyone else steps up here. Schlitten gonna go ahead and early. And Bejord doing what he needs to do here and getting the headshot kill on Quest. Love to see that. Deagle by working out for him so far. He's going to go ahead and rotate up into heaven. See what happens here. He's going to look for some more picks. Meanwhile, the enemy team does seem like they want to go A. This rotates might be called here. Scary sight so far. The enemy team is just going to walk out. Eevee in such a perilous position. Schlitten has given up B control. Pull out the dart. Yep. Dart well received. Jord going to take another one. Eevee going to take a third. Eevee taking 2, and they know where the last one is. But we're not able to clean it up. But is Eevee able to? They know where Geo is. It's just a matter of time. Geo looking like he is nervous about where Tarleton could be. He is taking damage, and he is taken out. Eevee with the 3K, Bejord with the 2K. Huge round from them. So I was just saying, everyone else needs to step up, and they did, and they delivered. It's what you like to see. Tarleton looking to convert their bonus round here to make it 8. Entombed looking like he's going to be the one who gets to keep the Deagle here. Bejord Deagle. Let's see how this goes. It looks like the enemy team really wants to take this mid-grass kind of control, just like Tarleton did a lot. And Bejord is just going to shut one down off the rip. He didn't even get to play. Unfortunately, not going to hit that shot. Bejord hears them stomping around here. Bejord, stuff is happening. I don't know what's going on. Tyro gonna save Bejord's life here with the shotgun. The flash gonna come out. That's gonna be the round. Most likely won. They don't know where he is, but he is dead to eat. That's all I know. Tyro with the shotgun saving Bejord's life. Crazy round. Huge first blood for Bejord, and then huge cleanup coming out from Eevee and Tyro. Everyone played pretty well right there. 8 on the board for Tarleton. Let's see if they can keep it up here. Defense looking pretty strong so far. We'll see once the guns are out right here, right now. Now, does Tarleton have any set plays for this sort of round? We'll see. It looks like Tyro is going A with Eevee. See what happens here. Tomb just been anchoring the C site. Bejord this time gonna start on the C side. Been A, B, and now C. He's learning the alphabet. That's what he's doing. Bejord getting smoked off. They might have been aware that somebody was there. Bejord deciding to rotate. Said he's calling it back, realizing that, hey, maybe they are behind this smoke here. He's going to go ahead and just peek it. He does not care. He wants all the smoke. In this case, he wants the smokes. Quest out of the round if he can have his way. Quest not wanting to swing out too wide, not wanting to give this gun an opportunity over. Gonna back out. George just still poking around here. It looks like the enemy team wanting to grab here. This is gonna be tough for Tarleton. They have no control of the map. Kind of gonna have to go off of intuition here. It looks like an A hit is very likely. No, C hit. This was all fake. Tarleton seems aware, but Jordan's still holding for it. Aware that they could go back. And here's the site execute onto C.
30 seconds left.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. The dart didn't get broken for him. Gonna have to be a tough retake for Tarleton.
Take flight.
Oh, Oh, and that is a crazy, crazy shock dart. And FNAF is going to be able to get that, and he's going to get another one just through the wall, actually. Evie, what is she able to do? Not much. They were set up for that. It's okay, though. They didn't have the weapons. Still had a judge. And honestly, a pretty good fake coming out from the enemy team there on that AXQ. Used most of the smokes. It's unfortunate that Entombed got, wasn't able to break it. I think it was just a miscommunication on Bajord. Bajord has a outlaw, not able to break the dart very easily there. And then Entombed just happened to be in his camera at the exact moment the dart went out. See what happens here. Gonna be 8-7 going Tarleton's way. Bajord with the op. Is he able to make the same presence known that it felt like that FNAF was able to have? So far, nobody gonna peek him the way everyone was peeking FNAF. Nobody wants the Bajord smoke right now. You know, I feel like Tarleton should set Bajord up. Have somebody walk down. Get him in a position posted up. I think that'd be pretty good. See what happens here, though. Looks like they're grouping up towards C. Might just see another CXQ, but bomb is towards A. If that was intentional or not. Doctor is not going to find any value there. Thought maybe it was like, wow, he's breaking the trip. No, he double shock darted it, so it bounced all the way back. Bajord, I think, just making himself nervous about where they could peek. I think he just hold an angle. They peek you from it, so it'd be it. It looks like they're not even going to him. They're going to A. We need to see another classic clinic coming out from Evie.
30 seconds left.
Dart coming out from Evie. I think the A hit is going to come in here. Yep, this is the A hit. Coming out. Evie in such a perilous spot. And Bajord gonna take two. I don't know even what happened there.
10 seconds left.
Was not able to see. We're gonna be in a very, very close round right here.
Spike planted.
Killjoy, coming out.
One enemy remaining.
Tyro gonna shut down Geo. And a costly miss for Bajord. Two coming out from him.
Last player standing.
Oh, and Tyro's well aware of it. Unfortunately, he's gonna make noise and they're gonna know where he is. And Quest is gonna win a 3K Bajord with some costly misses on him. That's a tough one for Tarleton lose. Quest again making his presence felt here. It's gonna go 8-8 for Tarleton. Most likely gonna look like 8-9 going against Tarleton here in a second. They're probably going to be on a lighter buy here after buying last round and losing. See what happens here. Bajord does have his knives. They might just try and set up this play, and I am all for it. This is the bread and butter of Tarleton right here. Stun going to come out. The flash going to come out. Bajord has to be aware that somebody in the corner. He's checking it. West. Gonna get a freebie here. Is Schlitten able to trade it up? He is, actually. Is he able to trade that up? I don't know what's going on here. But he's able to get, I think, a little bit of ship damage, and it's all on the Tyro here. Let's see what he's able to do here. They're gonna back up, but he's gonna take that time to mean... Oh, and he's just unfortunately not able to get that one. And they're gonna go A. Completely avoiding Tyro here.
Cover going out.
Trips have not been set off, but I think Tarleton's well aware that this is where they're going.
Out of charges. Take flight.
Dart gonna come out. Along with that comes the drone. An interesting smoke coming out. Oh, and Tyro's gonna catch a timing.
Down A.
Mine Bro able to trade it. Actually a closer round than
30 seconds
I
left.
think a lot of people thought it would be.
Spike planted.
Very low health individuals on the enemy team. Evie not even realizing that one tick of the ult would take out. All things considered, this is a huge round for Tarleton already. Just getting 2. Walk out. Oh, Evie taking 1.
Player standing.
Oh, and unfortunately the trade not going to able, or trade is able to come through.
One enemy remaining.
Wow, crazy round coming out from Tarleton. I don't think it's going to go their way, but
This is no problem.
oh, and he had to get it half there. Unfortunately, he's not going to win the round, but maybe possibly winning. Unfortunately, it's not going to go his way, but getting 4 there on Nico is pretty good, all things considered. Make that 5. Make the economy hurt a little bit. They have to buy back in fully now. Op reinvested in. Be Jordan's hands. Let's see what kind of impact he can make. We saw the collab just 2 rounds ago. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to clean up Quest, who was able to win a 1v3. But George is hoping that they just walk into his op, just like
Let's go.
Tarleton seemed to do with FNAF. We shall see, though, how this round plays out. George's going to start off towards mid, and Tyro doing exactly kind of what I said last round. Just have somebody walk down and break that turret. Put that pressure on them. Looks like C is going to be the place they want to be. And this is going to be a tough spot for Schlitten to be. He's going to have to get off this site. Just give it up. Retake's going to have to be given over. West is pushed up pretty far. Oh, and that's the call. You got to back out of here, Schlitten. Yep. C site execute is coming down. I don't know if there was a tag there or not. Quite possibly there was.
Spike planted.
And this Sova's in a dastardly spot.
Scanning ahead.
Entombed gonna take out Quest. That's the huge hitter of the round gone. Tyro whiffed a little bit there. We won't talk about it. Jordan hitting a huge shot there. No smokes, unfortunately, but there is a cage. Oh, he could have stuck it.
This is no problem.
One enemy remaining.
Is the stick gonna come through? I think it is.
Standing.
Huge round coming out from Tarleton. Fortunately, Entombed is gonna go down and the op's gonna be lost. But, wow. That's what you like to see right there. Huge, huge stick coming out from Entombed.
That goes there.
9-9 for Tarleton. They needed a play and they needed some impact right there, and they were able to get it. They were able to, I think, as well get the breach ult out, which is pretty huge value for them.
The other team can only buy 1 gun.
Enemy team probably on an eco here after losing 5 in multiple times. B. Jordan needing to just get out of here at this point. He's gonna do so successfully, although it's a little scary right now with how everything's looking. Garage is completely given over. Schlitten needs to, I think, back. That risk to give over a gun. Well, okay, never mind. Tyro has walked over and Schlitten has an outlaw. I guess aware of the financial situation. This man is trying to collapse the economy of them. Knowing that most of them are probably on half armor or less. Basically got an op for a round. Pretty huge if you're running a solo C hold. See what happens here.
Only 2 of them have heavy shields. Jet and Killjoy.
Shorten just gonna back up and hold for the crosswalk out. Oh, he peeked just before, but he was aware that one could be backside. I'm gonna go ahead and be a retake for a situation for Tarleton.
Shadows traveling.
Tarleton wanting to swing here. Fight coming out. Tyro with the first kill. West gonna get 2 somehow. I don't know how that happened. That was one still in the smoke. He's not gonna catch him. And the bomb is gonna get seen.
One enemy remaining.
And they know where last is. He's gonna be aiming for this bomb.
Don't interrupt.
And Entombed with the great play. He knew just what to do there, and he shuts
Oh.
it down. Oh, wait.
Okay. It's so good. So
Gets off the bomb, but he gets it. Okay, that got a little scarier than it needed to be, but he got it. Maybe there's a high five going on in person, and he accidentally let go of his button.
Probably a fist bump.
A little scary, but I mean, they clutch up. That's gonna be 10 for Tarleton. And we have some big retake ults. This breach ult is online for Tarleton. See how they want to use it here. Eevee gonna play it with Entombed here. Trying to get something set up, maybe? No, Entombed's just gonna back up.
Revealing area.
They're never really putting a whole lot of pressure on that dart. If anyone does cross. Be interesting to see if if Tarleton ever wants to try and maybe abuse that with Bjord walking over or somebody. And Bjord is just gonna get slaughtered, unfortunately, by mine bros. Gonna be a tough position here for Tarleton now. We'll see what happens. Slidden maybe want to walk down C. Losing a lot of ground on the map. You're in a tough spot if they do. Like, this drone's gonna come out and you're just gonna be... it's gonna be tough. Let's see what happens here.
Oh. Killjoy
Tyro
flanking them.
Cage trigger.
Sneaking on over. And Tyro caught off guard, not aware that possibly. This is why I feel like you can't get pinched like that. The save call is going to come out, and this is going to be 10-10. And no heroics here today for this round. And we got ourselves a game right
30
now.
seconds left. Spike
Both
planted.
teams slugging it out. It feels like anyone could take this. It's really going to come down to these last couple rounds. Let's see who executes better. We'll have to see. But this round's going to go the way of the enemy team.
Looks like Tarleton might be 3 people are gonna be broke this round. 3 people are dead.
Enemy team here just kind of looking for some, just maybe some exits if they can find somebody, but nobody's going to give over their gun. They're just going to hold these and hope to have some hero rifles going into this 21st round, I believe. We'll see what happens here, though. Tarleton just with the 2 guns saved. Multiple people broke. How are they going to handle this? Maybe they want to go ahead and get an aggressive play going. Is it possible to see the...
Oh, timeout?
Timeout. Is it possible to see the scoreboard at all?
No.
Not possible for me to see? No, it's not.
No. I
Alright.
can't tab, it doesn't work.
Gonna have a quick little timeout here from, 30 seconds a minute here. Both teams gonna discuss what they want to do. I would assume this is called by Tarleton. They probably want to figure out what they want to do here. Oh, we shall see.
Give me a second.
Alright, this timeout should be coming to a close here in a couple
Hold this
seconds.
open to your browser. And you'll be able to see the scoreboard or the overlay.
Awesome, I'm able to see everything now. That's huge.
Kinda.
Got everything, I think, pulled up for myself. Alright, we're going to go ahead and see Tyro wanting to cheat towards A, and it looks like Tarleton's wanting to take this A control early and often here.
Cover going out.
Tyro walking up. Oh, and he's going to cheat up. He hears them stomping. Oh, Tyro just making a hero play. Able to get the droner. That was crazy. See what happens here.
1 for 1. It's fine.
One for one going out. Bjord looking to make something happen. Eevee not able to find the headshot there.
You should run.
Overall, very slow round, it feels like.
That's
Enemy kills are...
that's for a B ult there.
Enemy, yeah, this is more of a B take. Cypher just kind of giving up the fact that they are planning B.
Spike planted.
That's going to be a retake coming out for Tarleton. If not, they're looking at 11.
Area. Right here. Shock dart.
Huge shock dart coming out. Oh, never mind.
It didn't
Oh,
hit.
this is looking tough for Tarleton.
Last player
Ah.
standing.
George just not able to find it. And from what looked like a good start of the round, it unfortunately did not finish the same way. Tarleton not going to find that one. It's going to be 11 for UTD. That's the name of the team. Some interesting plays coming up from Tarleton, and we're on a mission to find out how they're able to close this out, if they're able to.
That goes there. This goes here. Oh, this is a nice.
Is that overlay working?
Yeah, the overlay is working decently well. Unfortunately,
Uh,
quite see all the stats and ultimates, but overall works well enough. And UTD is looking like they want to go see. We're gonna test.
No hard.
And Entombed gonna trade that out. No trade available. Sova thought he could just walk on out, and he Entombed answering back. Jack gonna just walk up here. Schlitten taking this fight. He knows that he could have crossed back over. Oh, this is a scary position. He knows he's definitely... Oh, he dinked him. B is open, but Entombed is ready. Smoke able to be a little off here.
Off your feet!
Ultimate coming out.
Stay down.
Huge
My
plays
ult's
coming
ready.
out, but they don't know it's on A!
Left.
The dart! Gonna scan multiple.
Spike planted.
Tarleton needs some plays coming out here. 4v3 retake. That's one scan. And the breach ult gonna be sent out. Thyro with the first. Quest gonna trade it out. Geo getting another.
Enemy remaining.
Last one available, they know where he is. He's short, and the trade's going his way into with the impact. That's what I'm talking about. Newcomer putting himself on the map. That's what you like to see. Some huge, huge impact. Some round-winning plays. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Anyone else in the audience just, you know, just feeling the nerves? I'm sure the players feel the same way. This is a close game. I really have no idea how this is going to finish out tonight. Tarleton just needing 2, UTD just needing 2. One each puts in an OT. This is going to be a
Ooh.
huge round.
oh,
Decide who takes it. And that's one. Bejord, they're just going to back up. They have their man advantage. Entombed, going to walk up and take some space and rush. Kind of doing what Quest did. Quest is down. That smoke's going the way of Tarleton. They still have Tyro up. And I like this play coming out from Tyro. Going to double up here. Set himself up for a trade. I think they know C is looking like it's the possible hit. Oh, and that's a scary smoke for the enemy team to walk into. Shotguns could be available. Eevee playing this really well. I like this spot from playing the passivity, knowing that nobody
play for
can TP into
retake.
heaven. Nobody can TP into heaven. All they're going to do is they're going to look for a fight, and she's going to cap. Now, could they be aware and shut this down? Yeah. But she's ready for it, and that's what we're looking for. Huge play from Eevee.
And she gets
I know
a free
somebody-
gun because
Deploying
of that.
drone.
I know somebody who used to love doing that.
Spike planted.
Enemy tag.
Used to play on this team. And that's going to be both seen. That's going to be huge. Only the breach unknown now. Bejord looking like he knows where he might be. And unfortunately not going to be seen. Bejord's going to go down. Huge shots from Entombed.
One enemy remaining.
Entombed. Oh my goodness. What are these plays from him? And this stick is going to come through. That's going to be 12 on the board for Tarleton. They are in the driver's seat. And Tyro saving Entombed just like Entombed saved Tyro. Little match made in heaven right there for them too. And man, what a round coming out from Entombed. And also, you know, Evie playing that perfectly. Knowing that A is need to be retaken. She's just gonna hold. They're gonna look for a play. They want to take the space back to find that fight to even the odds. And Evie's aware of that. Well played by her. Good job from Tarleton as a whole. This is 12. They just need one more. Finish this out. That's going to be the bot gone so early. Bjord has the op online again. That's going to be
you heard that.
I think Tyro or Bjord is going to hear that bomb spike drop. Knowing that, they're probably going to know that this is not a hit that they want.
You wall things right now.
Shot here would take out Quest through the wall. Would kind of look suspicious, but, you know. Evie. Just holding the B site, seeing if that's where they want to end up. Now, looking like this is going to end up being the A hit. They've cleared it all out. Iro. Where are they? Only has one more smoke online, doesn't? Down here. Schlitten backing up. I think it's aware that this hit is coming. Oh, yeah. Well done from... Splashes coming out from everyone.
30 seconds left.
Huge shot from Schlitten.
Oh,
He's not going to get away, but still. Shot. Oh my gosh. Tyro making some crazy plays. He's going to TP out of here. And done. Huge plays. He's going to TP back in as soon as this ult's done. And they're going to go fast for this retake. Tyro or Bjord looking for this one. He's not. Oh my gosh, with the quick scope. Tyro and Bjord making some crazy plays right now.
One enemy remaining.
And Entombed looking to wrap this up. One left. Tyro, Entombed. Everyone getting in on that. And that's going to be all she wrote for the 13-11 going Tarleton State's way. What a crazy map one to say the least. Oh my goodness. That was insane. I hope everyone enjoyed that map as much as I did. We will be back for map 2, which I believe is Fracture, here in a couple minutes. So stay in your seats, folks.
sweet and I'm walking slow. Sensitive, feel the afterglow.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, Tarleton folks. I hope you enjoyed the last game because we got some fracture. This is Tarleton State's map pick. If you like the last map, I'm sure they got something cooked up here. Something crazy cooked up here. A clove and a brimstone. Kind of a unique comp to say the least. And it looks like UTD here might be going to Tejo. We'll see how that works out for them. Tejo being seen a lot in the Americas VCT League, not so much in the other leagues, but he's been putting in some pretty good work on some of the maps like Fracture and Split. So we'll have to see what happens here. 30 seconds or so to lock in. Quest. Looking like he's eyeing the Brimstone. Looks like it's going to be a double Initiator versus double Smokes. Interesting to see how Tarleton wants to play this with the Clove instead of the Viper. You know, a lot of teams back in the day used to run Viper on, you know, the smokes towards like her wall towards B, and then you can just kind of have the Brimstone work with A, and then you can do a whole bunch of things. But you know, that was a 20. Since then, she's been nerfed a couple times, so people don't play her as much. But looking like we're not going to see her in this matchup. For sure, not a super common pickup, but you know, agents. Now for Brimstone fans, this is definitely one of.
Are you lagging?
This is one of the better Brimstone maps. Is my mic having issues?
Yeah, like cuts out like every 3 seconds.
Oh, that's great.
Ouch.
Let's see if just maybe I can fix it by turning up the gain a little.
I'm out of here.
It worked perfectly fine last game.
Yeah. I don't know.
Gotta go.
Is it working fine now?
There.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to turn up the gain a little bit, so hopefully it's not loud for. But we're about to get kicked off from map 2, Tarleton State's opening spring semester. And Bjord is taking space immediately. This Neon, we haven't seen it too much since the nerfs, but this even before she was buffed. We'll have to see what happens. We're just gonna coin on this right side here. Cypher cam gonna get broken. Almost the pre-fire there. Looks like Tarleton's gonna explore back towards A. The Brimstone rotated over.
Ooh, the timing.
The timing of Schlitten. Ray's backing off in that exact moment.
Smoke's down.
Smoke gonna go down. Stim Beacon also gonna go down. Trade's going out, and that's gonna be A site for retake. Gonna have to come in. Jord and Entombed holding up here. And that's the smoke. Resmoke. I see why they're. The resmoke is pretty dastardly.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Jord not able to turn the smoke, but Trade's going the way of Tarleton. Entombed just aware. Oh, and that's a huge heal for Entombed in the pistol round.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I don't know if I'm lagging or the stream's lagging, but able to see now. Entombed gonna take one. He's gonna take two. I don't think he has time for the bomb to fuse. That's gonna be the round win for Tarleton. He's just gonna go down for the save anything here. And that is round 1 for Tarleton on the attack side. Similar start to what we saw last time, and that's what you'd like to see. Tarleton State was able to convert that pistol round win on map 1. I think they won both pistols into a map win that was so close. Even one of those pistols doesn't go their way. They don't walk home with that win on map 1. Round 2, this eco round, we'll have to see. It looks like they're playing a little bit more passive here. UTD down with their Cypher. He's going to take a free peek here, and he's probably going to be shut down. Yep, he takes that. Jord trading out Quest as well with speed. He is not able to get away from fast Neon. And the Util's going to stop the plant.
Oh!
And poor Bajord just goes down to a random sprayed deagle shot, headshot. You know, that sometimes just happens. Don't understand how Bajord feels. But this is looking like it's good. This is going to be a round win for the smoke attack side. I am interested to see. Oh, and Tyra returns the favor. Oh, that's the stun. I don't know if Breach gets stunned right there. He does not, but Schlitten, with the better gun, shuts him down. That's going to be Tarleton taking a pretty convincing bonus, -1 random headshot. Now, obviously, this is going into the gun round. Tarleton.
You're cutting out again. Oh, did you log out?
Tarleton? Hello?
Hello?
Um,
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah. Tarleton able to pick up their bonus round. See what happens here.
Ooh, they use Breach, Stun, and Tail.
Multiple pieces of util coming out from UTD there. Tejo Aftershocks. I think those are called the Salvadors. Coming out with the Breach Stun as well. It's going to secure a main space for UTD. Eevee pushing up underneath the other three. They're just going to look around and see if they can get any info.
Meet Tejo here.
Cam is down. Tejo on the other side. Tyro going to take one for free.
Go, go, go!
Ooh, that wall actually saved them.
The wall is going to give some info that they might be up into heaven. Cypher doesn't know, and Tejo didn't see. However, the noise being made A is going to give it away, I think. And the scene... Mine is going to take one. Bjord's going to try and trade it out.
30 seconds left.
Instead, it's Entombed who takes it. Quest gonna take it, but Eevee's gonna quickly trade that out.
6 health. Ooh.
Last player standing.
Unlucky by the util.
Right through the smokes, but Entomb is gonna trade it out immediately.
10 seconds left.
Smoke. Poison gonna drop. He knows he's there.
Ooh.
And Entombed with the nice shot. That was some shooting right there from Entombed. This guy is, you know, he's new, but he is making himself known right now. Huge plays on map 1 and finishing it out with map 2 also. 3 on the board for Tarleton. What you'd like to see. Huge plays so far. Tarleton hoping to secure a 4th right now. Would be huge for momentum going into this. Entombed with the Clove ult. Might just see Clove run in here like a duelist. Very well, possibly. 2 duels on both sides. See what happens, Bjord. Poking around over here towards A. The site execute just kind of going to happen. And they're not going to find anything. Schlitten going to take FNAF. And he's going to take both, actually. That's just going to be a free A site. Poison going to take Bjord, unfortunately. It's twice now Poison has taken Bjord with a deagle shot. Ult. Ult point going away of Tyro. Looks like he's not sure of what he wants to do, but 3, oh my gosh. Suddenly a round that was so much more winnable is suddenly looking a lot more lost.
The util.
So much util coming out.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that's huge, and that's the ult coming out from Tyro. That's gonna most likely secure this round. Maybe not. No ult gonna be popped. They might have a future plan for that. They're holding a high-low, and Eevee, what a shot from her. Crazy, nice shot. They were playing a pretty good high-low there. He was not winning that, but I mean, nice little one-tap coming out from Eevee. Reaction time is insane from all that Osu practice. Another 4-0 on the board for Tarleton here. Be interesting to see what happens here. Tarleton started 4-0 last time and then started a little bit of losing streak. Hopefully they can continue this up. Poison gonna get a free kill on Schlitten. I don't even know what happened. Poison gonna get 2. Taking all the space. A is completely open. There might be a call back here. Eevee. Timing is not on her side. She's looking under. Entombed gonna go down. Or just walked all the way up, not aware that Geo holding for that. And Caster cursed it. I might have.
Might be a save here.
Eevee looking like they might want to look to save. Ira gonna poke around still, see if maybe somebody wants to give something over. Right now, not looking like that. But that's gonna be a free kill going Tyro's way. He's gonna back out here. See if somebody wants to give another over. 40 seconds left.
Ooh, faked it.
The smokes are towards B side with the clove.
30
So
seconds
we should
left.
see. Goes ahead and see.
Last player standing.
Yeah, just the timing, unfortunately, is not going to go Tyro's way. Eevee going to try and make a play here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to go her way. I think the save is imminent.
Placing alarm bot down.
The alarm bot was unfortunate. The breach stun going to come out. And unfortunately,
Everyone makes fun of
they
German
knew where she
efficiency.
was.
Ha-ha.
It's going to be tough for her to get out of that.
Oh my dear.
Unfortunately, everyone's going to go down in round 5, but Tarleton's still winning of the previous couple rounds, has money to rebuy back in, full rifles. Interested to see what happened with the Tejo Salvatore, the little guiding rockets. It looked like they picked up Brimstone or Schlitten last round, so I don't know what quite happened, but we'll see. It looks like the close
they're pushing out.
Going for a crunch. Eevee just needs to back up and get out of here. No need to play this.
She gets
Gets
one.
her one.
She gets.
But Entombed comes across the rope to help out perfectly. Entombed. They trade that freely. It's going to be an open B site. But it looks like Tarleton is deciding against that. Going towards A. Making the right read, however. Baiting over that B rotates. I almost said retake a couple times. However, just a Geo on the Cypher.
Alarm bot out.
He's going to play this trip. He's going to get one.
Spike
Trades
down
coming out.
A.
One and done coming out from Geo. Jordan not even realizing one tap of this bullet takes out Quest. However, he's not going to fire.
Oh, the flank.
The flank is aware that somebody's back there, and Eevee's going to peek and take another headshot. Quest deciding that's probably best to save at this point. 4v1 with no way back in, no flank. Save call is going to come out. 5-1 for Tarleton to start this off. They're showing why this is their map pick, that's for sure. Jordan one away from the ult. Possibly see that on a bonus round, or maybe if he just feels it's necessary to pop or anything like that, but unlikely they find Quest here unless Quest decides he wants to take the fight.
I'm out of here.
However, it doesn't look to be the case. He's going to choose to save his gun.
Their tech is only as good as their
Just
skill.
like that,
And
Tarleton
then we have
5-1. Last round already looking like a distant memory.
Need equipment.
And, you know, I was questioning the Clove pick. I'm not going to lie, I was questioning it, but so far Entombed has been putting a lot of work in so far with it. They seem to have set plays of where they want the Clove smokes down so that they can use the Brimstone smokes later on for those spots. It's really smart. I'm giving Tarleton props here for coming up with a creative idea and thinking outside the box and not just going for the default comp that seems to a lot of teams like to run. And that's going to be... And Bajord is going to trade that out. Good little slide in to take that.
Ooh, the spray.
Jeez, the spray was going crazy there. The rockets are just going to delay this plant just ever so slightly, but the smokes are still going to go down.
Oh. Maybe they can rotate after this.
They might be able to rotate. They might just call this back completely. 50 seconds left and nobody's on the site. They might know. This Cypher has walked all the way up. He knows that nobody's here, that they're not rotating. But Jordan still walked all the way up. Is he going to get a pick here? I don't know.
I'm out of here.
Oh, and Bajord is going to be able to get away with that. Oh, he's tucking back in. He wants more where that came from.
Oh,
unfortunately, not able to secure it.
A little bit.
Tough one for him to win. Geo. If he walks too close, he's gonna get spotted, but is Entombed aware that he could be spotted from main? I don't think he is. Oh no, he's tucked in. Oh, unfortunately, he's in a tough spot. You can't stick there, Tombed. You can't stick there.
Jackass.
Last player standing.
My ultimate.
Tyro, unfortunately, not in a position to win that round. Honestly, that was a tough one. They got like multiple ults, but man, the Tejo rockets for the retakes are you can't do anything there. Unfortunately, Tomb just I think has to swing something. He can't. He's dead if he sits there. I mean, if he swings, he at least has a 1% chance to kill somebody. If he sits there, he has a 0. Unfortunate situation going the way of Tarleton. Overall, pretty good read of the situation. Unfortunately, they didn't have a flank watch, so nobody was able to watch somebody walk out. But we'll see what they do here. 5-2, looking like the score here. And Schlitten and Evie gonna go ahead and walk up. We're gonna go ahead and get the Bajord ult,
the trip.
but the trip, he runs into it. Unfortunate. The Cypher ult also scanning where everyone is. Tarleton's gonna call the reset here. That Cypher cage is honestly what blocked it. He wasn't able to shoot the trip before because the cage was blocking the vision of it. He would have had to fully turn around and try and find it. Schlitten walking up. It's kind of a nice play from him. Taking the risk. Seeing if maybe he can catch somebody. Oh, and Tyro knows. He knows somebody's here. Gonna try and take his timing. Oh, we see him.
Oh.
Unfortunately, not gonna go his way. Geo is gonna catch him off guard, and Quest's gonna get a double.
Down, B.
No, it wasn't Colette. It wasn't.
That was. I think they just
30
ran into
seconds
the
left.
bullets, unfortunately, on that one. And that's gonna be the save call coming out from Tarleton. Quick round, and suddenly this game is looking a lot closer than it looked originally. 5-3 gonna come out for UTD. And Schlitten's going to try and hang on to this weapon.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. He knows they want him, but I think he's going to be able to get away with this. Nobody's hunting him down. It's at least one rifle being brought over into this next round, in which Tarleton will probably be saving after losing 2 straight. They might have a force up, though, so we'll see. But not 100%. Looks like a classic on Bajord here. And yeah, it looks like Tarleton's going to go ahead and might be trying to go ahead and get into this next round already. See what happens though here. 2-1 round gonna start. Bajord has guns. Actually, it looks like they bought back in. They're going to buy around this Schlitten weapon and try and force this back in and get it to 6. They had trouble getting to 6 last game. Having trouble so far, it seems like this game. We'll see what happens here. AJ Molly going to clear that out. Tomb going to walk up probably with that. He's going to spot Quest.
Drop in a smoke.
Smoke going to go down. It's going to allow him to cross over. And Bajord and Tyro walking up. The dynamic duo.
There.
Just so many spots to be. Oh, we saw him. One up in heaven. Tyro's able to clear it out.
Nice try.
And Tyro gets 2. They're selling this fake, except it's turning into the real thing. This is a full hit. He saw the direction they came from. He knows they're up there. Entombed is going to catch the lurk. I said they struggled with getting 6. Right now, it's not looking to be that way.
Enemy remaining.
Tyro with the 3K. Man, this guy is good. And the stun coming out from Bajord sets up the Tyro 4K. Huge impact coming out from the IGL. Man, oh man, that is what you wanted to see out of Tyro. Bringing this team on his back, putting them on 6, and man, hopefully you can just see, see them get to 7, 8 rounds this half, maybe even a 9, because that'll be a pretty strong showing. We do have the KJ ult here online. This might just be a B hit. Now the Tejo rockets do destroy.
Yes, it does. Just
You destroy the KJ ult, but Bajord is gonna get the first pick. Phantom versus Vandal Diff, unfortunately. 140 going the way of Bajord, who hits his 160.
No peeking.
Gonna take FNAF out of the round. Doomed, gonna use some fake smokes over here towards A. We try and beta rotate, and it looks like it kind of worked.
I'm out of here.
Just the Brimstone towards B. Brim is gonna hear that. Man, oh man, it looks like they want to go here, but I don't think they quite know if they
Oh, they're
do or
gonna
not.
Killjoy ult.
You should run.
Lock
Killjoy
down.
ult is coming down. This is gonna mean the site is free, and Entombed gets his freebie. This means the site is going over the way of Tarleton. They have to back all the way out, and Bajord is gonna take his time to walk up here. One is still A.
Oh,
Quest gonna get one through the smoke. Kind of a crazy spray. And man, Tyro with the timing knows where they want to be. He's gonna single-handedly win them this round. Unless Mindbro turns around perfectly and Geo sprays through the wall and everything doesn't go Tarleton's way, and suddenly there's a breach ult coming Entombed's way.
it's his own teammate.
Last player standing.
What looks so strong suddenly looking so scary for Tarleton. Not even sure what happened there. Mine just turns around. Wow. A round that looked so won for Tarleton suddenly turned it the opposite way. 4 for UTD. That's a tough one. I don't even know what happened. I wish I could have seen Tyro's POV there. Did mine just turn around and happen to catch him and then just op him down, or was it just a lucky turnaround, or did Tyro miss his first shot? I wish I could have seen it. Unfortunate that didn't go their way. It seems like every spray, Tarleton lost that, unfortunately. It looks like a fast A hit is going to come out their way. And Bajord gonna get caught off. Thankfully.
No peeking.
Smoke's going down.
Spike down A.
Oh, Entombed.
One enemy remaining.
Quest, Geo, I don't even know what's going on anymore. And Eevee trading it out. What are these rounds? I can't even keep up.
Last round before the
Kill here, kill there. Entombed getting one stunned. Rockets flying in.
Money. Need something?
Eevee, it seems like these 1v1s, Tarleton can just win when it matters. Wow, the trades were immaculate. Everyone was where they needed to be, trading who they needed to trade. And Eevee finishing out with the final trade. She gets hers,
Keep it
and
cool.
they get
how you survive.
theirs. Tarleton on the board for, I think, 7. They're going to look to try and get 8 here on this final round of the half. Be interesting to see how this goes. Poison with the shotgun. At least that's what I believe it is. Maybe the Bucky? Yes,
Bucky.
a Bucky.
Hey,
And he takes
wow.
one. Tyro gonna trade it. Entombed gonna get another one.
No peeking.
Tarleton. Entombed just gonna say screw it and just walk all the way in their spawn. No way FNAF is expecting this. Unfortunately, Entomb not able to hit the shots he needed there. This round is not over. 8 is not achieved yet.
Placing swarm grenade.
Oh, and especially when stuff like that happens. Schlitten has to be aware that one is on the flank.
Last player
He's going to see him, but the op is not going to go his way. Tyro, show him what you're worth here. Get this 8th round. This is on you.
30 seconds
Looking
left.
for the play. Looking for somebody to make a mistake. He has the bomb and he hasn't planted yet. Ray's rocket popped. Nobody being given over yet. Gonna be able to plant here. No, he's not gonna be able to plant here.
Oh.
And just the aftershock. Every ability still available. Tarleton. A round again. They should have won. Just not able to convert. That's at least... I don't want to say it should have been a 10-2, 9-3 half. But, man, 2 rounds that Tarleton just loses. They should not have lost. Unfortunately, not always going to go their way. 7-5 is your half. Tarleton going to look to try and close this map out and finish this off with a resounding 2-0. Send a message to all the other teams in their bracket, basically, that they are here to play. Tarleton, see if they have some set play here. Looks like the breach is going to stun off rip. See what happens. Bjord going to try and take a fight. Jordan chooses not to step aside of that. Early smoke. And the trap play is set. Tyro is set up where he wants to be. Now it just matters about hitting your shots. Tarleton's able to. Should be in good chance to win the round. Fortunately, going a bit slow here. UTD is playing this a very heavy default pistol. Excuse me. Schlitten is looking. Oh, and he's going to dink him. That's the 105 dink. Armor gone off the brim.
Launching smoke.
You have to know that they're not there.
It could be mean.
Schlitten, you have to know there's no smoke there. And Evie is in a terrible spot.
Unlucky.
And Schlitten just, unfortunately, not aware. He seemed aware of it and then just still didn't put himself in a position where he could, like, he didn't try and escape. He didn't try and fight the side that was not smoked for him. Unfortunate mistake there, making this a little bit of a harder retake. Seems like everyone is up in heaven, though. Retake gonna come out. Bomb gonna be smoked. Bomb not gonna be smoked.
Last player standing.
Fortunately, pistol round not gonna go Tarleton's way there. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Schlitten was in a good spot, and I think he just got overwhelmed about what was going on. I think he thought maybe an alarm bot was there, maybe that Evie was still holding him. Evie had gone into heaven, and I don't think he'd realized that that's where she went, and wasn't watching his main anymore, and he was positioned for that. And so I think a little bit of just miscommunication on the side of Tarleton. Hopefully they can get it sorted out here, though. Bjord gonna force up and buy a Marshall, hoping to make some hero plays happen. We will see what happens. The Teo drone clears all of Dish. That's gonna be a freebie. Free walk up. Entombed. Just gonna get ran down. Tyro hoping to make a play. It's gonna be tough for him. There's 3+ here. He's gonna walk out of this smoke. And he's gonna be killed there by Geo.
Launching smoke.
A hit is coming out here. Oh,
Oh,
Huge play from Schlitten.
Last player
Unfortunately,
standing.
Flash not gonna go his way. Does take out the Tejo though.
Spike planted.
Evie is gonna walk up here. No reason to save. I'm gonna get spotted by the cam, unfortunately. That'll probably be all she wrote here for that one. Mine Bro's gonna pick that one up. And that's gonna be the 7-7. Tarleton once looked so strong, suddenly slipping away their lead. First gun round for Tarleton. We'll see what they're able to do here. Interested to see what kind of defensive plays Tarleton has in store. You know, Fracture being one of the only maps in which, you know, defensive aggression is really, really good, as opposed to like most maps like a Haven or Ascent, where defensive aggression occasionally is good, but on Fracture a lot of time you want to be pushing space and taking it away from the attackers, just because it's, you know, how the map is constructed. It's a very unique map. It's a very fun map in that respect. We'll see what happens here. The scan not going to be able to be seen.
Alarm bot down. Bomb grenade out.
A site looking like the destination of choice so far for UTD, but they are deciding to back out of here and go towards B. Tarleton walked all the way under bridge. I don't think they're going to be ready for this. And Bjord is going to shut down Poison. He didn't even see that coming. I don't even think Bjord saw him coming. It was all. Now UTD stuck what to do, knowing that they've lost the entire side of that map, or the other side of the map, and like they have to push this B site, not knowing if somebody can flank them immediately. Scary thought, but I think Tarleton's going to be able to play off this. And Bjord just not able to trade out, and Entombed also not going to go his way.
Stim beacon here.
Man, a round that looks so good, suddenly looking so tough to win. They're going to need to be given a gift to get back into this. And Quest is not giving it. Evie needing to make some plays. Oh, she hears the shots. Swing out, Evie. You need to make a play. Oh, but she's not going to catch the Cypher? No, he was under. I saw it on minimap. I wasn't quite sure. Schlitten going to get spotted by the cam.
Last player standing.
Fortunately, Evie not going to catch that one. Schlitten is going to be able to trade that one out, but this round is already over. And they just going to take the final kill. Unfortunately, Tarleton not able to secure a hugely important round. Going to go 8-7 for Tarleton. And they're going to be forced into some pistols here. Or at least a lighter buy. Tarleton hoping to make an impact on their map here and not let it slip through their fingers after such a commanding start. 5 rounds went to Tarleton's way in the first 6. Or I guess it was the first 5, technically. Suddenly, they've won 2 since, and it has looked rough. They're needing somebody to step up and make a play. It just seems like it hasn't happened. Entombed maybe deciding to do just that, taking a free kill. He's able to get another one. Geo, unfortunately, going to trade him out. And the trades are going to go their way. Poison somehow actually gets 2. I guess Evie swung into him. A little bit unfortunate. Spray's not going to go his way. He's going to know he's not there anymore. And that's going to be a free plant. You know, I feel like a timeout last time, whoever called it, if it was for Tarleton, I feel like it helped reset the mental and just restructure the game plan a little bit. You know, I'd kind of love to see Tarleton pull this out here for this next gun round. See what they do decide. Interesting nonetheless.
Watch out! Go, go, go!
Last player standing.
Bjord is looking like he is a dead man walking. Best just go down to the
I'm out of here.
the bomb here. Not give any ult orbs over. Alright. Tarleton in a tough situation. That's for sure. 9 on the board for them. UTD has won every attack round so far. Tarleton, I feel, as we just saw with Entombed, they need to get aggressive and they need to push out. Timeout is going to come out. I'm guessing this is from Tarleton. I think this is much needed to discuss what they want to do to try and change what is happening right now. Because it feels like they're just kind of losing the space. You know, when they did get aggressive that on their bonus round and got underneath, they played well. I think the problem was that Bajord got back on the site, and unfortunately he wasn't able to win his fights, and then Entombed tried to trade him, wasn't able to. I feel like they just stayed back after that point and just kind of, you know, played back and just played for the retake 45, better weapons. I think they would have been in a better spot. But they opened up that round from getting the early pick and the early aggression. So we'll see what Tarleton here cooks up. This timeout shouldn't be too much longer. We shall see. Looks like the map or the round is starting back up here. Timeout over. See what Tarleton has in store. Tarleton maybe wanting to do just that. Go for a possible crunch play.
Go, go, go!
And by possible crunch, I mean Bajord op. This should be a free kill, and that is. He's going to be able to stay just right here. He's not even going to leave this. He is aware that somebody could have crossed, but... Oh, and Bajord is going to get spotted. I don't even know what happened. Quest going to catch both. It's just... The util usage has not been where it should. Tyro going to take Quest out, though. That's huge, making this a 3v3. Ultimates, not quite sure who's on who online. Ult's a little bit short here. Smoke online for Entombed in a couple seconds. Are they going to clear this walkout? No, Geo. Going to get traded out, though. Bomb going to be down. They have to know that somebody can be behind, and it's going to be mine, bro. Entombed knows where he is. And unfortunately, the op on this guy, he's a shooter. That's going to go the way of UTD there. They had the idea. I mean, they got the aggression. It's just, I don't even know what happened. I feel like they have to push up. They can, if you're giving up if you're going for the aggression play, which I like, you got to keep aggressing, especially after you get a play. Either you keep aggressing, or you back up entirely into base and play the retake. You don't just stay in the one spot, because then you get crunched. You get pinched behind, and that's what we keep seeing here. Is when they go for these aggressive plays, they're getting pinched from behind, and it's just not looking good for Tarleton right now. We'll have to see what happens here. Bajord does have the ult, or maybe one away.
He's on the ult. He has the ult.
Maybe you want to go for a crazy play here. Entombed scared here. Pyro is going to trade that. Entombed's going to pop his ult. They're going to push on. Keep going. Oh, that's huge.
Wow.
Entombed. That's crazy that Geo doesn't do that. Bajord going to get a free kill as well. This is what Tarleton was needing. And that's the op going to be out of the round. Huge thrifty going Tarleton's way. Wow, that's the set play I like to see. A nice little crunch.
Remember to talk to each other out there.
And see what I mean? They kept pushing forward, and they were able to crunch in on the enemy team by doing just that. It was well executed. Tarleton had that in mind, and that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna commit to it, you keep going. You keep pushing until you take all the space, and they have to re-clear it. And that's what Tarleton did. Even though they had worse guns, they had deagles. They were able to win that round with just a Neon ult and I guess a Clove ult as well, but I mean those are eco round ults.
They have Tail and they have one against Raze ult and Brim ult.
Some ults online. Teo misses his guiding missile. Hey, Jordan, you just got to stay put. Do not.
Oh.
You can't be moving, sir. Ah, tough one for him to lose. Poison going to get the headshot on Bajord. If you have an op, you can't AD strafe. It's just too difficult. Just sit still, shoot your shot, and then AD strafe. See what happens here. Entombed. We go ahead and try and push behind them. This is looking like a B play. KJ Util is here, so we'll be interested to see how this plays out. Tarleton has left A completely open. Oh, and Bodhi is just unfortunately dead. Tyra trying to make a play. Not looking like, but Schlitten gets one through the smoke. This is an ult. Pop it.
Spike planted.
Entombed, gonna catch another one.
No peeking.
Last player standing.
Oh, unfortunately, mine is gonna take Schlitten out of the round. Smoke is still down, so not gonna catch the Cypher walking out. You gotta just.
No peeking.
Maybe if you do that.
Oh.
Well, if you just do this, oh, half
I
a
didn't
second.
see him that close.
I didn't even see him either. That was. I like the play. Unfortunately, didn't go their way. 11-8. Tarleton had such a strong start, and we're just seeing it slowly taper off. UTD wanting to close this map out quickly and take this to a map 3 where they can get their revenge for map 1. I feel like the op plays are not quite working as well as they are because it kind of limits Bjord's ability to keep pushing, and I kind of like his aggressiveness when he has, say, just a Phantom. And unfortunately, it's not. The op is kind of limiting that. He's kind of getting posted on these angles, sitting there. And he's not Jet, so he's not able to dash away. He's still Neon. So we'll have to see. Maybe we'll be able to see something happen here. Bjord. Oh, the line, the timing. The shot. Bjord taking one, and he is going to back out of here. Now, they should just give up sight. Play the retake. Let them take B. Bjord being greedy. He wants to win this round on his own. See what happens here. Pyro. Gonna go ahead and walk all the way up. Group up with Entombed. I like this play. They're just gonna go ahead and clear this.
Quest's about to run into them.
Oh, and unfortunately, Quest's gonna get that, but traded out by Tyro. Good job by him. Entombed did a good job there. The smokes are gone. Oh, and that's a huge stun. He catches him there. Oh, and Tyro, you have ult. Oh.
No.
Ult. The slow stream quality, unfortunately, by Discord meant I couldn't quite see that one.
Oh.
Spike planted.
I can't do anything about that.
Unfortunately. Oh, but Eevee's gonna catch Poison. That's a huge one to open up. They have no one else on the site.
Remaining.
And Schlitten's gonna take that one. It's just the Raze left, and he's low, but he's gonna take one. Molly. What is the spot?
That's a different plant spot.
Last player standing.
Oh. That hits?
No, it hits him, and Schlitten is gonna go down. Nobody able to hit FNAF for just one bullet. The clutches are just not going Tarleton's way this round, besides maybe the 1v1. Wow. Last game it felt like we had a lot of heroics. This round it's just... I feel like the one thing Tarleton needs to improve on next week when they do play in Fracture is having these set retakes. Having, you know, Bjord gets a pick, back out. We'll just play a retake. Everyone has their util, alright, play retake B. If not, we stack A. Like, having a set retake of what you want to do, I think would be huge for the future of this map, because I feel like this can be a great Tarleton.
Oh, there might be running out of A. Yeah.
Entombed in a tough spot. Does he peek, though? Oh, the ult's gonna come out. Oh,
Smoke's down.
Spike planted.
he knows he tucked in the corner. It's the breach. 3v3 or 3v4. Breach gonna go down. That's everyone. Just the Cypher left. A huge round coming out from Tarleton. You know, every round at this point is must need. They need to win 4 straight to close this one out.
Not the fan. Go, go, go.
Overall, still a huge round from the win and just be set up for this next round.
No matter what. Go, go, go.
Looks like the KJ ult is online. However, the Brimstone ult on the enemy side is also. Don't know how much value they'll be able to get out of it, but we should see. Bjord still a Vandal user, even on the Neon. Alright. These next 3 rounds are for all the marbles. They're trying to get up into just an OT at this point for Tarleton.
Ooh,
Feels
looks
these
like the
rounds
other
have-
side is on the save right now.
These rounds have not come easy. Schlitten gonna take a freebie. Quest gonna take Schlitten out. That's gonna be a free gun upgrade given over. See what happens here. Eevee just playing passively here. That gun was in fact given over. Really slow default heavy round so far. Nobody wanted to make the first mistake in these 4v4. Poison. Maybe he wants to walk up with that.
30 seconds
Huge.
left.
Is ready.
Entombed, putting himself in position. Secure the round. 20 seconds left. This hit onto B is going to have to come out. They're going to hit the bot and just, unfortunately, I just think run out of time.
My bot.
Pop the mollies. Yep, it's going to
10
be some
seconds
free
left.
damage. Don't use
You
the
too?
ult here.
Oh, they
Oh,
still.
he's at 8 HP. Doom's going to go down.
Last player standing.
Oh.
Wait, what? I don't even know what happened here. Doom's just going to pop the ult and chase him down.
Hold it
One
down.
enemy remaining.
Entombed gets it!
Last player standing.
And Entombed,
What's a 4K?
a scarier round than needed to be, and a much weaker buy. Tarleton does close it out.
No redirect for
What
you.
could have been a lost round is able to close it out. 4K on the side of Entombed. Huge plays from Tarleton, and they still, I believe, have the KJ ult for retake. Now, I'm not quite able to see on the overlay just because Entombed is cut out. How many kills does Entombed have so
He
far
is
this game?
22. He's 22 and 20 right now.
Entombed's putting on a little bit of a show right now. A little bit of a top frag. Tyro not too far behind. We shall see what happens
Drop in a
next.
smoke.
Tomb just gonna give over that data. He's not there, and then immediately push back in. Disrespecting that info was given up. This KJ turret's been in the same spot every round, so it's being broken just immediately. Schlitten making a huge play. That was great by Schlitten.
You might rotate here.
Rotate might come out. Bomb is going to have a hard time getting in here. Maybe not a smoke you want to put down here. You kind of want them to hit this. And I think the hit will come out. They haven't shown any presence yet to... Oh, and
Oh,
Tyro
good
going to shut
cover.
that down. West, unfortunately, going to shut down Tyro, but Schlitten is crossed back over. I don't think... Eevee just not aware that he walked out.
Oh, the turret.
Placing sentry.
The turret won't see, I don't think, just because he's underneath it.
No, pushing canteen here though.
30 seconds left.
Oh, Entombed gonna get that. Oh, but now the turret gets the value. Sees one cross.
One enemy remaining.
You can wallbang it. No.
They're just playing passively. They're just gonna give him the respect.
Oh yeah.
Eevee,
Did this.
one tap machine
I did.
gets them to 11, and they still have this KJ ult for the retake. They've been saving it. This is the last round they'll have it. Schlitten also has his ult. 2 huge ults to win a retake.
Placing sentry.
Now, this is going to be tough no matter what happens, but
Alarm bot out.
11 on the board for Tarleton. They just need the 1. But this is where people falter. This is where people can let it slip through their fingers. We shall see here. Could we be seeing another 13-11, or are we
I'll
going
go and B.
Looks like they're just going for another fast B here to break this KJ bot. Fast B was the call.
Try to make
Eevee
Killjoy make
Backing up, realizing that the KJ ult is more important than getting a single kill. And bomb is going down.
Ooh,
KJ ult, no, don't go down.
Oh,
It has no value there. Well, I guess it's gonna come down to break it. No matter
makes it
what.
use the ult.
It is true. Did
Do we have
force out
any
the
more
ult. Be
ults?
short. We have the Brim ult, and he's gonna use that. And that's gonna be 1. Fortunately, Bajord is gonna be found up in flank.
Can't use that
The
yet.
ult timing is just not there so far.
So much
Just
detail to
timing.
delay it.
Yeah, timing is just not gonna be on their side.
One enemy remaining.
And that's gonna be the map 2 going their way. UTD closing it out. We have another 13-11. This time not going Tarleton's way. Stay put. We have 1 more map on split.
Inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me. I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellion's in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. Hey, you buy my shit, I want percentage, yeah. Put you in your mind like fucking Guinness, yeah. You never had a chance like an abortion. Park it, you don't wanna play with me, that's forfeit. Shit, took it to a place they never thought he could. Now the lone wolf is howling up in Bollywood. Now I got some confidence, they call me cocky. Put your fucking tiger in the eye, I feel like Rocky. I am untouchable, I cannot fuck with you. I do not follow rules, makes me uncomfortable. I got all this passion and desire, force my path but with the fire. Never passing by, quiet till I'm crashing your empire. They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Game 3, the deciding map of this series. You know, these have been two crazy fought games by two well thought out teams. However, there can only be one winner. And obviously, you know, we're seeing some plays from everyone. Now, it looks like we might be seeing a double Tejo on split here. He's been pretty good so far, and wow, we might be seeing very, very similar comps here. If Gio does go the Sage, he's one to switch back to the.
He's not flipping off.
Switching back to the Cypher. Sage would be interesting though. We would have very similar comps on a split map, which would be very different. You know, we used to always see Sky on this map just as a solo initiator, but Pyro wanted to cook a little bit with the Tejo. Cypher coming out, just that little bit of stall. I feel like Sage isn't quite as good as Cypher, but we shall see. Agent Pick's going to be locked in. Both teams running the Astra. It's actually interesting. I feel like Astra is worse than Omen at this map, but I haven't seen too much of pro play so much on split, honestly.
Did you see that she got buffed?
I know Astra has 5 stars.
Nah.
But I don't know if Astra 5 stars is better than Omen previously, because Omen was beating out Astra pretty convincingly on this map when they mirror matched each other. So, interesting to see everyone kind of going with the Astra here. But we're hopping into the pistol round here. Tarleton is on the attack side. Definitely the harder side. Bjorn looking to make an impact here. And the early stars come out from mid here. Hope to see what happens here. Pull back and a full star going down. I think once they get this info of where he's putting this trip, they know where the Cypher is at the start of the round. huge info for them. Tarleton has been known to abuse these mid takes. They did against Texas A&M in previous years to beat some teams that rightfully they probably had no business beating. And Bjorn's just gonna walk up, and just like this, Hybro is able to get out of there, but Bjorn is gonna trade it. The rocket's still available for Tyro here. Unfortunately, trade gonna come out. 3v2. Gonna go ahead, Tarleton's gonna plant safe. They've started strong these past couple games in these pistol rounds. And usually it's converted to a lot of round wins. These mid rounds with the rifles that have been the struggle for Tarleton so far. However, we'll see how they do in this pistol round. Trying to stop the retake. With that, I think they heard two different guns come out. Geo is gonna get taken out, or take out by Jord.
One enemy remaining.
Both of them are full, but Evie gets the health back. And oh my goodness, this is a tough one. Evie is gonna outplay Geo there to clutch up the round. Huge round coming from her. It's what you like to see. Just like that, Tarleton converts another pistol round. I think they have lost one pistol round so far. I think it was last map. They lost the attack side one, or their defense side one. So they're playing their pistol strategies. You know, Tarleton in the past has had difficulties with pistol, but it feels like today is not that day. They seem to be converting pretty high. And it's helped them come out to some strong leads here. And those Salvatore rockets going to go down here in the kitchen. Evie's just going to be posted up here. She's a headshot machine when you just walk into her like this. And the respect's being given over. They're going to hold tabs, see who grabbed that.
Oh, the shorty.
Ray. And Ray's is just going to peek into a couple of them. And this is a firing squad we are witnessing.
One enemy remaining.
And Quest's gonna get some more. He's gonna try and grab the gun.
Oh.
Fortunately, Tyro's there to shut that down. Only bonus round. So far today, I've seen some pretty good pistol round strats coming out from Tar. I think Split is going to be a pretty good map for them. I'm interested to see how they go ahead and do this bonus round.
Can you try to replug your mic? See if that'll work. Help? I don't know.
I don't think there's anything I can do with the microphone. I think it's just it's wired. I think the issue is I just get too close to it and it's what am I witnessing? I get too close and it's popping the gain, so it's shutting my mic off. I'll try backing up a little bit. Hopefully that helps. When I lean back in my chair, I think I noticed in Discord it doesn't have as many issues. Back to the game at least. We did have a kill go the way of UTD. Beachward had some crazy satchels. I don't know if that was to avoid the rockets. West gonna pick up Entombed. Evie trying to find one.
I can waste a lot of ammo here.
Lots of stuff going down here. Nothing being committed though. Quest able to back out of that. Guiding rocket. Schlitten gonna trade that out. Unfortunately, Tyro not gonna be able to go down and get hit.
Last player standing.
Ugh, unlucky. Evie. Not gonna have a good gun. Probably should just go down here. Nice shots.
Oh!
Okay. Some nice shots coming out from Evie there. Fortunately, not enough, but hey, economic damage. Make them rebuy. That's what we like to see. And full guns are going to come out for Tarleton here. Ooh, Radiant Buddy a hero for Tyro. Trying to flex it a little bit, I think. Interested to see how they want to play the Tahoe. Looks like they're setting up for a missiles play already. I'm against it. They're just going to go ahead and fight mid. Kind of what they've been doing. And the dog is going to clear so much space. Wow. That was a great take by Tarleton, just to take all this mid space. Now they've set themselves up into a pretty good spot where they can just kind of see where they want to go. But Jord able to clear that one out. He saw him walk into the smoke. He's going to tag it for them. Evie aware. Oh, she's so good for hitting that. The awareness to shoot back. Geo going to take some more, though, unfortunately. Geo just shooting.
Oh.
Geo on for the ace. Fortunately, not going to go his way. I don't even know quite what happened there. All I know is it did not go Tarleton's way. Geo just headshot after headshot.
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane. I should do.
And you know, Tarleton's take of mid was pretty good. They were able to get up on in there pretty quickly. They did a good job. I think what they were missing was the person putting pressure. They had Evie over towards B. I don't think they needed everyone towards A.
Need that back. Need that back.
I don't think that saw everyone. We shall see. Hey, Jord. Huge kill. Geo, unfortunately, going to trade him out. He's going to hear him in spawn. He knows. Oh, but I think Tyro knows that. Oh, he's going to hear him in spawn. He's going to wrap back into A, knowing that they've probably backed out, knowing that they have spawn.
Which one?
He's aware, but unfortunately, just the worst gun is not going to win it. But Tyro shut him down. Oh, no, he's not, unfortunately. I think just the worst guns. I think Tyro had the correct read, obviously, on the situation.
I got the spike. One day.
Finally.
And that's going to be him down. It is a 3v2. This is not unwinnable. Just a matter of where they want to go.
30 seconds left.
Oh, of course, the gun falls out of the map.
You will
The
not
res is up. I don't hate the res here. Low eco here. Let's see what can happen. Maybe with numbers they're able to do something.
Can we get on what?
It's going to be tough with no smokes. Poison's just going to shut them down. 3k for him. So far, Tarleton in the pistol round has had some pretty good strats. They've looked good when they've taken mid. I think they just need opposite to put pressure back on. Because when they don't have it, they've kind of just taken it. So it'd be kind of interesting to put that. That way they can kind of pivot back A and not pinched. Let's see what they do here. Jord gonna walk up A. Gonna realize that there's no trip here this time. That's just
They're
gonna
not
be a
even
free
holding
vent.
it.
It's just gonna be a free vent. I don't think Tahoe knows that this is a possibility up this far already. I think he's starting to realize it now.
Now he's looking at.
Realizing that they're probably not here.
That's our.
That is our Tahoe.
Oh, he doesn't know about Ray's main.
Oh, but the Raze plays triggered this one. He's about to get 3 here. They're just not gonna clear him. Oh, but
he
he's
whiffs!
spotted. Schlitten gonna clean that up. Wow, that is a huge, huge opportunity going the way of Tarleton here. Oh, but Bajord has ult. As soon as they're spotted, he's popping ult. Evie actually gonna back up. Are we playing contact off the Bajord ult? I don't know.
One enemy remaining.
Bajord, you're gonna get another one.
Yeah,
Evie
they
with
did
some nice
ult.
shots. Good round coming out from Tarleton.
Anyone have any splits? I may have jammed my fingers.
Overall,
Multiple.
I liked what they did there. They just walked up mid and just kind of put some pressure on them. And obviously they didn't have anyone over towards A.
They
What?
need to keep on going through mid. That worked out so great last time.
That is true. Unfortunately, they didn't have the A main player come until late, so they clear out that raise. Almost lost them the round, but thankfully he whiffed. It's just gonna be a fast B hit. Wow. Gio's in that smoke. I don't know if they know he's there, but he's gonna get traded out. Fast little take coming out from Tarleton.
Spike planted.
My ult's ready.
I like what I'm seeing so far. We still have Entombs. Sky ult. Tyro. In a great position here to get a freebie.
I've got your trail.
One enemy remaining.
That's gonna be a freebie, and he's gonna get two. Tyro. With the sneaky, beaky-like play.
I'm surprised
Tucked in the
nobody
corner.
cleared them.
I think the Breach wanted to clear him there, and just... I think maybe, like, thought he had cleared it. I don't know. He was looking that way, and then...
I mean, he probably thought his raids would clear it.
I think that's what he thought. I think that he was going to clear it, and then the Rays was going to clear it. And ultimately, I don't think Rays did.
Nope.
Good round coming out from-
Bjor.
Good round coming out from Tarleton. Getting 4 on the board. 4 already for an attack side of split is fantastic. Any more than that, you're looking at a fantastic, even more fantastic half. See this trip broken. It's gonna be a free wall up, basically a smoke for. Interesting use of the wall there. You don't usually see. Well, that's a 40-second smoke, basically.
And use some tail abilities too from it.
Yep.
Ooh.
Tyro. Oh, he's gonna scan Tejo.
And zone out the
Jordan.
breach by doing that. Great use of util there.
Oh, and Tejo has to back up off of that. They know where he is. Now, Heaven is a concern here. Plant is going to go down, finally.
Scout destroyed.
Tyro making some plays, shutting them down. I like what I'm seeing out of him so far.
Ooh.
Gio seeming like the only
Enemy remaining.
make plays on this enemy team right now.
4K.
Tyro with the 4K. Man, he is shooting today. It felt like last map he was kind of out of the action a lot of the time on the breach. But on these more like fight heavy initiators and like, smokes, the first map, he's able to take more aggressive fights and just show how much better he is aim-wise. And I think it's showing here. Breach, he's kind of setting up other people. Meanwhile, Tejo, he's setting himself up, which I think is a big change. We'll see what happens here. We're going to go ahead and see a more... Oh, wow. Speed boost on that little drone guy. He's going to get seen and spotted. He's going to get scanned, actually. That's going to shut the trip down. Tyra's going to get a free break of the trip.
Ooh, what are you gonna spot out? Bjorn?
Oh, they're ready for that. Oh, nice
doesn't
shot by
matter.
Bjorn.
Oh,
But I think
Really?
Bjorn was aware that they got smoked off. It's fine though, they're gonna get the trade.
And the res.
The res is gonna come out. Kind of an eco res. Save a little money. Get to keep the gun. I think that's just gonna be a save from UTD here. Tarleton not messing around right now. Pyro just gonna walk up actually. Oh wow! Gets a little jump scared there. Jordan gonna trade it out immediately though. Entombed. Poking around, see if you can find this last guy. And I think it's the breach gonna save. And this round is not winnable, and that he's just one to save. Keep the gun. Go into the next one fighting. And just like that, Tarleton is at 6. The elusive number they struggled to get, it felt like the last couple maps. They've hit
They got
almost
effortlessly. But they haven't gone above it.
It seems like they're in the driver's seat here to have a good half. They have 3 more rounds. They have plenty of chances here to keep it up. Even if they don't, 6-6 half on the attack side of split is a fantastic half. We'll see what they're able to do here. Looking like the bomb is starting towards B. They might just work mid, see if Pyro is able to do anything. You're trying to learn Tejo. Watch what he does. Let's see what Tyro does here. Tyro and Tejo, they have the same syllables almost, it feels like. He's just gonna walk and break that. Get the smoke baited out. He's gonna hear that second trip go down. That means he knows that nothing on... You might call for something over here. Hit the B site. Interesting to see what happens here. They're finally putting somebody in vents to stop this. Tarleton has taken too much space mid.
Bomb buddy out.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Oh, and they're gonna see that. Oh, and the timing just doesn't quite work out for...
No charges.
However, Entombed is going to trade, and Tyra's going to trade that. Evan is open, but I think it's looking like a lost battle there. Evie not going to...
They playing it right.
Yeah, not the bomb able to be planted from main, or seen from main. It is tough, but they don't have to worry about spawn at all.
Kind of different Tejo ult.
The Tejo ult not quite as good as the Tyro one. Oh, a little bit of a whiff coming out from Tyro. Don't think it'll matter here. Evie's there to clean it up. 7 on the board for Tarleton. Split looking like a different animal for them. Different beast, if you will, compared to the last couple of maps. They feel comfortable. And I don't know if it's the double initiator over other things compared to the smokes, but they're looking good. This Tejo is pretty good on split. So we'll see what happens here.
Ooh. A lot of util getting thrown right now.
And they're gonna stop this A-take pretty quick, but Tyro just pushes up through the smoke, gets 1. And that's gonna be a freebie as well, but Jord gonna shut this down. Jord wanting to push up. No, he's gonna be shut down by his own teammate. Putting the wall up. This is gonna be a tough round for UTD to retake. Oh, I think B Jordan's gonna see that one. We'll see what happens here.
They're about to get grenade here.
Alright, well that's fine.
Oh, Judge! Oh no!
The Judge is scary.
Obscuring vision.
And they got
It's planted for heaven. It's planted for heaven, and Schlin is heaven. Tyro shooting back. And Evie finishing it off. Huge round going for Tarleton. I think that puts them on 8 here.
Last round in the
8-3.
8-3 half. Their attack side has looked spectacular. And I don't even know what's changed. They've just been shooting back. Feels good. They feel comfortable, and that's what you... Maybe for future matches, this is their pick. I wouldn't... If an enemy team is watching this, there's no way they allow split.
Tyro's on top of the leaderboard right now.
Now, if I'm a team that's playing Tarleton next week, and I'm seeing, wow, they're dominating split in a way that, like, the other team just hasn't been able to put up a fight so far. I'd be interested in banning them, especially if you're not a solid split player. Kind of a tongue twister there, but
they have 4 ults. We only have 1. We only have Teo ult.
Tarleton on the last round here. Only got 1 ult to the 4. But we're gonna see what Tejo wants to do here. He's got something lined up here.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Oh, wow.
Can't run away from that.
That is a disgusting ult, but Jord on the lurking duelist. And that's just gonna be free B. This was just all a fake. UTD has fallen for it completely. Bjord is in the spawn. And man, I don't know if he's going to be aware that somebody could be this far up. And he's not. Geo is going to take the 1. Fortunately, the Cypher ult is going to go down. He's just going to re-aggress here. The Sage Wall finally going to come out, blocking him off. Tyro, same position you played last time. Oh, and the Discord freezing a little bit. I'm not able to see. I think Tyro...
Oh! The zip line.
Discord catching up for me. I'm not quite able to see. I hear a tap. Playing time. And Tyro's gonna get that one. 9-3. Significantly better than we've seen from Tarleton at all in any of these games. Now, we just need to see them close it out here. They have the easier side. They put on a clinic on the attack side multiple rounds in a row. Just need to see them finish out here and bring it home. Tyro, been a major impact player here. I'm sure Tarleton is glad to have him back. I know I am. Missed watching his games. Tarleton just needs to finish this out, and it starts with the pistol. A fast take coming out from UTD. A-site just going to be handed over. Not much they can do here, unfortunately. Oh, unless Tyro decides to shut him down.
All missiles away.
Tyro. Wow, this is a crazy almost 5v5 fight. A nade here would be disastrous.
Oh,
but the fights all go the way of not Tarleton.
One enemy
no way.
Tyro making some plays! And I don't know if they know where Schlitten is.
Oh.
He's being a rat, that's what he's doing. Come from behind. Just with the miss of the first shot, but cleans it up with the second. Tarleton 10 here. They might be seeing a force up on the enemy side.
I got enough time to go into the
And man, I talk a big talk about Tyro. And that's the type of impact he has had in all these games. A round that looked lost. A round that should have been lost. He brings back with just a couple key deagle shots and allows Schlitten to get in a position to win the round. Let's see what he's able to do here. He has the deagle. He's just going to grab the ult orb. He just wants this ult. Maybe on round 4 or round 3, he wants to have a free Tejo ult. Maybe win an impactful round.
Both team force here.
The lower team forces because they're just on 10. They cannot afford to give up 11.
Drone going out.
It's a little bit one of those things where it's like you gotta be
Drone is down.
gotta be careful not to give over this gun, Tyro. You want them back in the game, that's what happens. Vandal.
6.
Evie just in a tough spot. Her wall going down. She can be pinched on.
Ooh, it looks like they're running away.
They're gonna be backed up.
Oh,
Entombed gets his one. He's gonna be getting away here. Mind Bros doesn't even realize, I think, that he has a stun. FNAF is in a weird situation here. Entombed, nice shot coming out from him. Stun gonna miss anyone. Geo getting some huge impact.
One enemy remains.
And there is just one left, and it is planted for heaven. Somebody should get on bomb. Smoke gonna go down here in a second.
oh, no way.
I don't think he got half either. This smoke is lasting forever, it feels like. And thankfully, Entombed is there to shut it down. Enough of the nonsense. He wants this done and over with. Tarleton was tired of playing the last couple games and decided to actually lock in. And they are staring at 11-4. Just a disrespectful half. Almost. Sorry, I misspoke. 9-3. I don't know why the scoreboard showed 4 for a second. I think maybe I'm going crazy. But 11-3 actually. And even more disrespect. Jord gonna get aggressive here. Nothing scanned, nothing seen. Still knows that it's possible, and he is gonna do the impossible and hit that shot.
Oh, no way, this will...
Tyro's just gonna walk out.
They don't know.
They do not know he is there. He's gonna dodge the stun as well.
Locating targets.
Gets away with murder.
He does get away. What a play from Tyro, using the ult to force him back. If that smoke wasn't there, he would have had 8 kills. Without a doubt. Instead, he's going to go ahead and just play kind of passway and just get another one. He is putting on a clinic right now. Feels like the man cannot die, no matter what he does. And crazy round coming out from Tarleton. Just the positioning-wise. The defensive side is in their bottom market, and everyone else is in spawn. It's just a crazy pinch for once they reveal
30
them.
seconds left.
Right now, nothing being shown, nothing being given over. Don't know if that's a Cypher Trip market that's holding the Astra back. Not quite sure. But we shall see. I think they're just going to give over the plant. They know there probably be. It is a
10
trip.
seconds left.
And that's going to be the sound cue they need. Tyro's going to rotate. And this is going to be a 5v2. This is going to be tough, especially with Astra sitting on flank. Nice shots from Entombed. Wow. Disrespectful. And Tarleton at 12. They struggled past 2 games at just closing out a map. And this map, they're having no such problems. One more needed to close this out and send this UTD. And it looks like Tarleton wants to do just that. UTD struggling probably to just have an economy.
Oh. They can buy.
They forced up every single round.
Oh, looks like they
just
took
trying
a timeout.
Just trying to get it back. Calling the timeout with on 12 when you're down 9 straight rounds on the split attack side. Not saying it's impossible, but it might be a little too late, too late at this point to be calling the timeout.
Looks like they have 2 Guardians, 1 Phantom, 1 Stinger, and Breach can't buy anything. Looks like
It'll be interesting to see what Tarleton talks about here, because I'm sure they're talking about how ready they are to go home at this point. Being in that lab all day, I'm sure it's tiring. But looks like they've came in and done their job. Went a little later than they expected, but they're taking care of business this time. And just a couple more minutes away from Tarleton closing this out. The bye looking extremely weak for UTD, and this round is about to start. Tarleton is a minute 40 away from finishing this one. George gonna get scanned and suppressed here. Gonna have to back up. Respect that he has no ability. He's just gonna go for a little jiggle peek. Now, nothing being seen yet. Nothing being given over. It's a cam. Evie aware that that's a cam.
Oh.
She's gonna actually get out of there. Now, she's able to heal up a decent amount of damage. I think they buffed the Sage heal. Is that correct?
Yes. I believe
Sage
70?
self-heal. Sage self-heal does a bit more. Battle Sage maybe back in session.
And also reduce her ult too.
Right now, Tarleton knows nobody's A after that dog. Schlitten just playing the ladder. Out of a disrespectful spot. Fortunately, he's going to get smoked off here. Slow going to come out. Going to have trouble pushing off that, and they're just going to back up.
30 seconds left.
UTD just in a really tough spot to know what to do here. They're going to just run at Schlitten. Run at the Astra. And they're running it down. They're running into the meat grinder that is Schlitten and Entombed. 13 seconds left. And they are just running it down. They're just trying to get on the plant. He's not even going to have time. The game is over. Tarleton State wins. And that is going to be the winning play. Tarleton State takes it 13-3. It needed all 3 maps, but they're going to get it done. Tarleton State wins week 1 of NECC Spring Split. And it just so happened to be on Split. Crazy game coming out from Tarleton. And, you know, I liked what I saw on Split. And I liked what I saw on Haven. Fracture, even at the end, they started back. They started to figure it out. But we'll wrap it up here. I appreciate everyone sticking around through all 3 games if you're still here. And we'll see you again next week. Thanks for everyone's tuning in.